you can hear us, but we're back in the Jeep. Yeah, I got it fixed this past weekend, and so we're back out up here in the Talladega National Forest. Figured we'd bring it out and give it a try. And we got a new tent we're gonna try tonight, and yeah, see what we can get into this weekend. We're gonna stay 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow night, and leave Sunday. But yeah, back in the Jeep. Got a new tent to try, a hot tent, believe it or not, and it's about to be freaking summertime. But that's all right.
We still got it.
We just happy to be back out and been able to ride around. Just enjoy this springtime so far. So yeah, we'll get back with y'all in just a little bit when we get camp set up, or might be
till in the morning.
Might be in the morning before you hear from us, but yeah, we'll see y'all then. Well, we got camp set up. Last night we did come in a little late on this one, so we didn't record putting up the tent and all that kind of stuff because it was done dark. So we got us a new tent, and we had to figure out how to put it up in the pitch black last night. And
it's an adventure.
It's together, but there's a couple of poles that we did wrong. But hey.
But it still went together.
But it's together, and it is standing up.
Stayed
like
up for us overnight.
Yeah, it stayed up last night anyway, so we're going we didn't do too bad on it, I guess. but yeah, let me show you our camp right quick. Well, there's our new tent. It's the Ozark Trail hot tent. It's a 10-person hot tent. It's got a little porch on the front of it, which is something we were looking for. So if it did come a rain or something like that, you'd have a little porch to sit under while it was, while it was raining. But
it's screened in all the way around.
Yeah, screened in all the way around, and yeah. We like it. Last night, like I say, was our first night in it, and like I say, trying to put it up in the dark was a little interesting, but like I say, it's together, as you see. I did forget a couple of the hooks on the very tip top, but yeah, I'll get them next time. By the time I seen them, it was too late. And take you inside right quick. You have to ignore all the dirt that we done tracked into it, but as you see, it is pretty roomy. That's one of those queen mattresses with the headboard on it, and it's got pretty good ventilation in it. Like I say, it's a 4-season tent, so ain't much ventilation in the roof of it, and it is kind of warm in here right now. But got our EcoFlow with us, of course, giving us power. And we brought a wood heater, stuck in this, a small one, but we thought we might need it, but turns out we didn't.
We do
not.
No.
So
no heat.
But yeah, that's the inside of it. Like I say,
like the awnings.
Yeah, it's got little awnings over the windows, and it's got 3 hooks in the roof. All sorts of little side pockets in here and stuff like that. And I got a fan out there blowing air in here, kind of circulate a little in it.
And with the pad to go under the stove.
Yeah, and it had the pad for the stove, all that stuff with it. But like I say, we didn't use it and we ain't put it up yet. But yeah, and we got a little small kitchen right here in the little thing just so it was in the shade and we can zip it up and bugs won't eat us up when we're trying to.
When we go to bed, we can put nothing up. We just close it in.
Right. Just zip it up and go to bed. But yeah, we just wanted to show y'all what camp looked like right now. And like I say, we got here late yesterday evening, but we're gonna cook us up something here in a little bit. Got us some
Bill. chops.
Some big old pork chops we're gonna cook out here in a little bit. Y'all stick with us, and we'll see what else we can get into. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Well, I think it's official. Spring is finally sprung down here in the south. Everything's starting to bloom, and the birds are filling the trees and singing.
All night long.
Yeah, we had a whippoorwill last night. I don't know how he done it like he did, but he chirped nonstop, one right after the other, from the time the sun went down to the time the sun come up. I'm talking about never missed a beat. Maybe every couple of thousand, he would take a breath for about 2 seconds and then start again. But
Enough for you to go, and then start back.
And then he'd start back again. I thought he'd at least have to take a break a minute and go wet his whistle just a little bit so he would, so he could go back to chirping. But nope, he never missed a beat. And so I hope he's went off somewhere else tonight.
Oh, I hope he roosts somewhere else.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. I mean, it was just constant. Anytime I'd wake up, you'd hear it. I'm like, he is still going. But anyway, so we we hope he moves on down the line, but probably not. But we'll see when dark comes. If he starts doing it again, I'll see if I can't get a recording of it this time. But it was constant.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about constant. You know. But,
The most constant you could get.
yeah. I've never heard
Insistently.
anything like it.
Oh. Incessantly, not insistently.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got it right.
But yeah, we're just sitting here enjoying all the sounds and just chilling.
Staying in the shade as much as we can.
Yeah, trying to stay in the shade because it's a little warm today. Trying to stay in the shade as much as possible. But we're going to have to get us a little fire going here in a little bit because we're going to cook our pork chops and stuff and some baked potatoes. We're going to cook them on the fire. So I'm going to have to build something here shortly so we'll have some coals to cook on. But we're going to sit back here and enjoy a little more of this, and we'll catch y'all when we start cooking. See y'all then.
He's just staring at me.
Alright, see if we can get us a fire going. I'm gonna try out some of these fire plugs. I got them off Amazon, I do believe. Been wanting to, I seen them on there here a while back, wanted to give them a try. See how good they are. See if you can start them with a kind of made it into a frayed it out a little bit there. Well, that went pretty good there. Well, I'd say that thing lit pretty daggum easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give them a try, I guess, if you want to. You see how easy they started. Now, don't know how long they'll burn, but hey. Well, we got the fire going, and we'll let that, we set our taters in there, and we're gonna let this burn down just a little bit so it will, then I'll try to get the pork chops on there after we get us a good bed of coals going here, which there should be after this burns down. Alrighty, we got us some good looking thick cut pork chops here. We'll pat them down with a paper towel just a little bit. Get some of that moisture off of it so they'll get a good crust on it. And we're gonna break out some seasoning here, maybe. This is a little salt, pepper, garlic. These things are pretty thick, so we can kind of be generous with it. And this is a little mixture of some stuff I mixed up with. It's got a little barbecue rub. I forget what all I mixed with, but it, yeah, it's got a little barbecue rub and stuff like that in it. I think some like honey butter seasoning and something like that anyway. And then I always sprinkle with a little tahini on there. And yeah, like I say, these things are thick. They can take the seasoning. Don't forget to roll them around on your board there and pick up any of that loose stuff there. Alright, once I get them seasoned up, I like to let them sit there for a little bit until they start sweating real good. And that's when I let them sweat just a little bit, and then I put them on the cook. Alrighty. I done let them get to sweating real good. We're gonna put them bad boys on there and let them cook. Don't know how long it'll take them, but they're pretty thick, so we're gonna make sure we let them cook good enough so they're done through and through. That's for sure. Well, they starting to get there. Looking good to me.
Smell good.
See, there's our whippoorwill buddy back again. And he will do this non-stop until the sun comes up in the morning. I was hoping that he'd maybe moved on down the woods somewhere, but I mean, he is moving. He's just circling this area. So, yeah, that's what we heard all night last night. I don't know if you can see that. That's some good stuff right there. We're gonna sit back, eat, enjoy the fire. We'll get back with y'all shortly. We're sitting here trying to enjoy our meal. He's still hollering. He's circling us. Sometimes he'll go to a tree a little bit further away in this.
Not long enough.
But he comes right back.
Flew right over our heads.
Yeah, flew right over our heads just a little bit ago. We got a little fella that won't go away. But speaking of fellas that didn't go away, our whippoorwill has either found him a mate or he's moved on, which is a blessing. Because I hope we didn't have to hear him all night again.
Yep.
Well, we ate that good meal. Sat here, enjoyed the fire, and now it's time to go to bed. And try to get some sleep since our buddy's still gone, because he's just liable to show back up. But we're gonna catch y'all in the morning. Still going strong. Well, good morning, everybody. We made it through another night. Oh, our friend did quit finally about sunrise this morning. He did come back, as you seen last night, and sung to us all night long.
All night.
But we're getting up here, getting started this morning. Fixing to get to cooking breakfast here in a minute. And, yeah, day's go home day, so we'll be packing up here shortly. And, heading back to the real world. Yeah, unfortunately. Be nice to be able to do this all the time. I don't know, I'd eventually probably get tired if I did it all the time, but I'd dang sure like to try to see if that happened. But anyway, we'll be back here in just a little bit. And there's breakfast this morning. And fix it back in, because it's chow time again. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this breakfast and before we had to start cleaning everything up. well, we got everything packed back up. I'm gonna head back out here, and got a couple of places I'm gonna look on the way home since we packed up. I'm gonna ride and see, and if there's anything to see there, anything pretty, I'll put it after this. But yeah, we'll wait and see if I find anything. See y'all in a minute. Alright everybody, I guess that's gonna do it for this week. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.
When you're out there, you're gonna have a good time. Just fine.